What is going on? Welcome to Greg Lewis TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to start it off with One UI 8 because you know that is right around the corner. Even though we just got One UI 7, One UI 8 is literally just about 2 months away from being in your hand, especially if you're going to get the Flip 7 or the Fold 7. So let's talk about 5 things you should probably know about One UI 8. The first being that it obviously has that early release timeline, like I mentioned. So from here on forth, we should probably see in Q3 the new One UI launching. It will launch with the Z Fold and the Z Flip phones, and you'll get One UI 9 most likely next year around this time. But One UI 8 in July, pretty crazy to think about within that time frame. Also Android 16 with it. Skipping mid-cycle updates. Unlike previous iterations, Samsung is bypassing interim updates like One UI 7.1, moving directly to One UI 8. The approach aims to streamline the update process and address concerns experienced with One UI 7. Enhanced visual design. One UI introduces more blur effects, dynamic colors, and refined animations, aiming to provide a more fluid and visually appealing user interface. Expanded Galaxy AI features, not a surprise here. Features like Now Brief, which were previously delegated to newer models, are expected to become available on more devices this time around, enhancing productivity and personalization. Potential One UI 8.5 release would be coming around the Galaxy S26 series. So about 6 months later or so, you'd be able to get One UI 8.5. It would launch with the 26, and then you'd also get it on the Flip 7, Fold 7, and then other phones beyond that. So, you know, with One UI 8, it's really not a lot of changes. It's more just some slight cosmetic tweaks and further enhancing the animations and performance of the overall OS, but don't expect a lot of huge, massive changes with this, especially when One UI 7 was a fairly big change versus One UI 6. They're just not going to do it year over year. It's going to be like, big improvement and then refinements, probably another year of refinements, and then maybe another big jump in there after that. But we'll keep our eyes on this, but One UI 8 is literally, again, just 2 months away. A bit of really exciting news, at least for me, is that Samsung's display to mass produce Galaxy tri-folding phone panels is happening as early as next month. Korea is reporting this, expected to start mass production in July at the latest. Market demand to be monitored, volume to be gradually expanded, expected to benefit from the opening of the foldable market, potentially up to about 300,000 of these made, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you factor in that this phone's probably going to be $2,500 to $3,000, probably limited marketed of China and South Korea, and when they get to say, we sold out of them, it sounds a lot better than making 1 million of these and be like, oh yeah, we still got these available, they haven't sold out, and then building up people that actually like, oh, I want it. Because I feel like, you know what, you could probably get away with making a few of these, creating a hysteria of like people like, oh my God, it's being sold out and I want it now too. And what other phone are you gonna buy? I mean, sure, if you're in China, you could buy the Huawei Mate XT, but in America, you'd have to import it, and you might be like, well, that phone's been out for a while already. I want to try the Samsung one out. I'll wait for it once I can get it in stock. So I think it's not a huge deal that they're not making a ton of these, and then they have the ability to, again, create that hysteria with people wanting the phone, and it just seems awesome. Why? Because 10-inch display, you can use it in multiple orientations. You can use it as a tablet, a folding phone, or a regular phone. It's gonna have the same speakers as the Z Fold 7, which are supposed to be really improved. Same hinge as the Z Fold 7 as well. Same processor. It's gonna be badass, definitely. Let me know your thoughts on this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.